What's going on, cronies? Cat Burglar back with you. Happy Tuesday. We got a nice slate of games here in the WNBA. I don't have a lot of picks for you today. I got one pick. Gonna be playing things pretty low key for probably the next few weeks as we get into NFL preseason, and then as we get into college football, and then obviously the NFL regular season. So I'm just not seeing the WNBA very well right now. Obviously, had a tough July that I went over yesterday, and almost all those picks obviously were WNBA. So I had a really, really tough month in the WNBA. So I'm going to play things kind of slow for a while. So Dallas, New York, don't really have a take on this game. Looks like it opened at 7.5 all the way up to 11. The totals in the WNBA are crazy. Opened at 169 all the way up, 7 points now? That's a lot. So I'm not going to play that game at all. Washington, Chicago opened up at 5.5, up to 7.5. It looks like across the board. 158 opened at down to 157.5 at Bovada, but pretty much sticking around 158. Don't have a take on this game. Washington's too hard to figure out. Same with Chicago. Connecticut, Phoenix, 14.5 opened. It looks like it's 14.5 to 15 across the board. Again, another game that's too hard. I mean, to really figure out. If I had to bet, I'd bet Connecticut. It's such a high number. Connecticut's been covering a lot of these huge spreads. So that's probably where I would lean, but I'm going to stick away. Indiana, Los Angeles, I do have a play here. Indiana, when they played Los Angeles twice, they pretty much dominated 3/4 of the game. But the fourth quarter, the Sparks ended up kind of just sneaking one out in both of these games that they played. I think Indiana wants a little revenge here. Indiana's playing very well, but Los Angeles playing pretty well too. This should be a good game, but I'm going to go Indiana money line here. And I got it at minus 135. Let's take a look. Looks like it opened up at minus 1. Yeah, you can get minus 130 actually at Bet 105. 135 at Bet Online. Up to 140 at FanDuel. So you can get somewhere between minus 130 and 140, it looks like. If you shop the number, you should be able to get a pretty good number. But I'm betting Indiana money line. Let's go back into these spreads. Oh. Yeah, that's right. All right, so Minnesota, Seattle. Seattle opened at minus 1.5. I think it's because Nafisa Collier is not playing. Let's take a look there. Yes. She's got an ankle injury. So that's why the line's down. I know Seattle beat them last time. So one of the things I'm noticing here in the WNBA is some teams just match up better against some teams. Like the Sparks match up really good with Indiana. So would it be a shocker if the Sparks won? No. I mean, they need wins to get. But I think Indiana's going to be a little pissed off that, they lost to them twice. And Seattle and Minnesota, I think, have split. So Seattle just matches up pretty good with Minnesota. I'm not going to touch this game without Nafisa Collier. So, guys, I got one play today. Indiana money line. Let's cash this ticket. Let's have a good August. Obviously, there will be football in a couple days. I don't know how many picks I'm going to have in the preseason. My guess is a handful, 5 to 10 throughout the whole NFL preseason. I'm not going to bet a lot. But I probably will have one or two this week in the NFL. So, all right, guys, I'll be back with another video tomorrow morning.